my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right, he told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's true. You have been here all along. I never saw the signs, it didn't treat me right, but I just couldn't let him go. You waited patiently, you waited for me, you showed me what it was to love. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's true. You have been here all along. You have been here all along. You have been here since day one. I never left my side once. You have been here all along. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's the truth. I wasted all my time, I wasted all my nights, I wasted it on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right, he Told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one, seen my ups and downs, never left my side once, yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you? You have been here all along, you have always been the one, yeah, who knew it was you? You have always been the one, that's the truth.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our first matchup here in Sault Ste. Marie Junior Girls Basketball between the St. Mary's Knights and the KORAH Colts. My name is Ryan Lungton. I'm here with Ashton Young. And we are looking forward to a fantastic season in the junior girls loop. These two teams will definitely be competing in the future down the road in the playoffs, I'm sure. And Ashton, we've been waiting a long time to be able to go live here with Saultsports to do our basketball games. And how excited are you, not just for today, but for the season? And what kind of things are you going to be looking to when it comes to these two teams in their first game?
I'm excited for the season. Both teams were successful in their first games of the year. KORAH edging out White Pines 26-20, and St. Mary's edging out Superior Heights 33-24. So I'm looking for an exciting close game here in the opener here, and that's a quick early over and back. But looks like the leading scorers there for St. Mary's last week was Sienna McMagley and Lila Jarrett for Corey, so we'll keep an eye on those two early.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So Lila Jarrett from the Colts and Magley from St. Mary's are definitely going to be two girls that each team leans on today, and certainly looking forward to what's hoping to be a great matchup. And early turnovers here by both teams. You're going to see that early on in the season, and certainly something that they'll clean up as the season goes on.
That pass was just slightly out of reach, too.
So Claire Hill gets it to Jarrett. She swings over to Felice, gets it to Derisario, and Derisario gets it back to Felice up top.
KORAH looks to be in a simple high-low here against the 2-3, eh?
Yeah, it's gonna take a few possessions to see exactly what the attack's gonna be against the 2-3, but there's a nice pass to Magley, and she's not gonna miss from there, in an early 2-0 lead for the Knights.
That was a nice cut to the basket there by her.
Yeah, so the Colts here doing a nice job attacking the high post and the nail, but if you're not extremely careful, this would be a foul. No, travel first. So if you're not careful, St. Mary's always does a great job having active hands in the 2-3, and it's something that they do every single day. They stick to the 2-3 throughout the season, and they certainly do it very well. So we'll talk about as the game goes on how to defeat the 2-3 zone. But so far, and another nice pass to Magley, and so that was Magley to number 14 for the Knights.
Selena Pinelli.
Yeah, Selena Pinelli's a great 10 athlete. She was a good player last year for the team, and she's definitely going to be someone that's going to contribute for the Knights. And there's a back to the Colts. The Colts will have it on an out-of-bounds play.
This St. Mary's defense is very aggressive early with hands up and running the passing lanes. We'll see if that stays, if they can stay out of foul trouble.
So again, they're 2-3 out of there too. So, you know, on the out-of-bounds plays, you certainly can get some open shots in the wing. They get an open shot there. It's short by Derisario and rebounded by Magley. So back come the Knights in Pinelli, and Pinelli looks for Lebec. She has Lebec in the corner. She gets it all nearly stolen by Lila Jarrett. There's a travel there on the Knights, so it'll go back to the Colts down 4. And so again, we're going to see how the Colts are looking to defeat the 2-3. There's multiple ways to beat the 2-3. One is intelligent use of the dribble, so you want to attack gaps, make 2 guard 1. You want to attack the nail area, which is in the middle of the free throw line, and there's Claire Hill with an open shot, and she can shoot it.
That was a nice good job there using the inside out to get that open shot.
And that's another way to beat it. Get it inside, kick it back out after the rotation, and there's Magley knocking it out of bounds. You want to go inside, you can go high-low from the elbow. You could overload. Certainly multiple ways to beat the 2-3 zone. The weaknesses of the 2-3 are in the corners and at the nail, in the middle of the free throw line. So you definitely have to be patient. You have to wait for a good shot. And so far, KORAH getting some open shots, so we'll see if they can get some of them to fall.
And with the shot clock, yeah, I would use the pass. You got to drain the shot clock a little, make this defense work just a little bit. But then you can't settle for those easy shots in the corner, because then your rebounders aren't in position either to rebound, which we've seen in their first couple of shots. But that last one, they had some rebounders there. They went in and out.
No, absolutely. And a nice thing, too, when you have somebody playing at the nail is a great rebounding triangle. So if they can get the shot up with somebody at the nail and 2 people down low, you have a good rebounding opportunity. So certainly ways to beat it, but again, that St. Mary's hands very active. Nice job there by Pinelli. She gets it to number 9,
Sophia
Fata.
Fata.
And Fata wasn't there for the first game against Superior Heights. She's one of their best players and looking for a big year out of her this year. And Levesque with the ball, she swings over. Nice pass there by Magley, but nice block there by number 30 for the Colts, Mackenzie Lambert with the block. Great job on defense.
And KORAH seems to be a little, even though she got that block there, they seem to be a little flat-footed at the top of their zone. And it's just a simple pass and cut for Mary's from their guards. And they're getting pretty much right to the basket. See if the trend continues, if they find a way to close it up.
Pinelli now over to Magley. Magley curls into the kill zone area, and nice shot there by Levesque. It's off the mark, rebounded nicely by Magley. Magley goes up strong, blocked there by Duracerio this time, and back comes Felice. Swings it over to Duracerio. Nice into Lila Jarrett at the elbow. Her shot is up, it's off the mark, and rebounded there by Levesque.
St. Mary seems to be slowing it down just a touch, but
Pinelli now swings it back over to Magley, over to Levesque, over to Sophia Fata. Now Magley, she definitely can put the ball on the floor left or right, so you got to be very careful when guarding number 44, and now Levesque has it.
And then they seem to have switched to the man here, which they seemed to, as it left the man.
Yeah, and a nice job there attacking, and just off the mark, in and out there by Levesque, and Felice now to Claire Hill, now to Lila Jarrett. Again, those active hands, deflecting passes. You got to be very deliberate with your passes. No fake one way, pass the other. You can't photograph your passes against this defense, or their live hands will definitely deflect it. And there's an example of it right there. You got to be very careful with these passes. A nice pass inside to Pinelli, just off the mark there, and we're stuck at 4-0 here for the last few minutes.
And I don't know if you're KORAH here, but against this defense that's been so aggressive, I don't know. It's early in the season, so I don't know if they've worked on a lot of fast break yet. But it seems like getting down and fast breaking and not letting this defense for St. Mary's set is going to be big for them to be able to score with them here, because it seems like every time St. Mary's has set their defense, it's been pretty much a turnover. So it's looking like fast break might be the key to stay in this game if you're KORAH.
Yeah, I mean, you always want to look to push the ball up the floor and not have to play against 5 defenders. And certainly, you're right, Ashton. Like, if you don't want this St. Mary's defense, like these girls have been practicing for a long time now, and when you look at the opportunity to have your practice before the season actually kicks off, St. Mary's always has, they take advantage of their 10 practices before the official school season. So these girls are coming out almost at mid-season form. So if you're not going to be careful with the ball, like that situation there, Fata's going to make you pay for it. She's not going to miss. So a beautiful steal there by Fata, and she finishes. So again, kind of mid-season form here for the Saints, and the Colts are going to have to find some answers here against this 2-3 zone, or it's going to be a long game. There it is, the nail. That's the open spot. You just got to make those shots. And here comes Magley now. Nice pass up there.
And St. Mary's is looking to use ball tempo to get easy buckets.
Claire Tuckett with the rebound. She kicks it out to Fata, who's just off the mark, and it's KORAH basketball.
And that was a pretty good job of transition defense there for KORAH to get back on defense with St. Mary's looking to run.
Number 42 for the Colts, Madison Vaughn in the game. She just has the ball there. She gets it to number 34, also making her first appearance is Taylor Metcalf. And now Lambert has it in the corner. She gets it out to Claire Hill. Back out to Lambert. She's looking to swing it. Duracerio looks to go high-low, but that pass is tipped, and Magley with the steal, and back come the Knights. So again, it's turnovers costly. Nice pass inside to Sophia Fata, and that's her 4th point of the ball game. And it's layups for the Knights. So Coach Hoover is going to call a timeout here. He's not happy with the amount of layups his defense is giving up, and the St. Mary's Knights are off to a nice start.
That's just too easy transition there for St. Mary's, and are they full of grade 10s? Because they look fairly experienced here.
Their starting lineup is very grade 10.
It was like they looked pretty ready to go here. They looked a little more like advanced, like they're they're getting back on D with aggression, and they're moving the ball up the floor here pretty quick. And they've gotten a couple easy baskets with a couple missed that this game could be a little bit wider apart. KORAH's here. They got to take advantage on this defense. Like, they're just dribbling into that little dead zone and just finding themselves in double teams and then passing out.
Yeah, so I mean, like I said, I mean, you definitely want to have two guard one, but the other part of it is you have to be able to make good passes out of that, right? So, and then keep the ball moving. You want to make this defense rotate from one side of the floor to the other. You want them to have to cover the entire floor vertically and horizontally. And KORAH right now, their passes are a little slow. They're not attacking gaps, so they're not forcing the defense to play 2-on-1. So basically, they're just able to sit in their zones and steal these long passes. And if you do get it to the nail, you can't play with it, right? You gotta make a play, whether it's a shot or another quick pass out to the perimeter for an open shot. But when you're too slow, this defense is too well coached, and they're certainly going to make plays. And so far, they've done that. And you know, and Ashton, you can say what you want about having a lot of great 10s. You know, Coach Kofi does a great job coaching these girls. They're always well prepared. They know what they want to do, and they stick to it. And so I mean, hats off to the coaching staff at St. Mary's as well, as they're always a tough out, and they're always very well prepared.
Oh.
Shots up by the Colts. Again, it's in and out. It is going to be KORAH ball. They'll have an out of bounds play here for the Colts. So we'll see what Coach Hoover has drawn up here for the out of bounds. And again, they're in zone, so you know, a simple flash to the wing, you're going to get a wide open shot. They're not looking to take that away. They just don't want anything down low. Another turnover here, and Pinelli looks to get it down low. She does. And another nice pass. Great passing, interior passing by the Knights. But unfortunately, it does not result in the basket. And
good defense there by number 20 to get her hand up in the way.
Madison Vaughn, again, just throwing the ball away. Can't do that. And here comes Bagley, and she's not going to miss from there. And it's 10-0 for the Knights.
When you turn that ball over there, you got to get back and stop that penetration. She was just able to walk right to the basket.
Three-point attempt there is short. Magley's there for the rebound. And here she comes. She's looking to push the tempo, and the girls are falling asleep. And another nice basket there by Magley. And Claire Hill, you know, was stuck on her man there. And the only player that can score is the player with the ball. So you got to make sure you're getting back on D and stopping the ball first. And just some rookie mistakes here by the Colts, and the Knights are taking advantage of it. And nice ball rotation here. Nice open shot. Off the mark and rebounded there by Madison Vaughn.
And with 20 seconds left in this quarter here, KORAH is looking for anything positive. Let's get on the board here before the end of the quarter, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're not going to see that until quarter time. And then another layup here for the Knights. Number 42, Claire Tuckett for two. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here at KORAH Collegiate with the score St. Mary's Knights 14 and the KORAH Colts no score.
And we'd just like to take a second here to thank our corporate champions, the Huron Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, Freeze Frame Photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and True House Sports Radio. And Ryan, 14-0 at the end of the first here. If you're KORAH, I don't know what I'm telling my players here. We got to get back on D, shut down that transition, and work a little harder on offense. I'm not really sure what you do. That defense seems pretty stout in St. Mary's.
Yeah, I mean, you got to protect the basketball. You want to end every possession with at least a shot at the rim, so you can at least get a chance to board it and put it back in. You know, they're not going to give you layups. I mean, that's the whole point of this defense, is to make you shoot the ball and out rebound you. And but there are certain parts of the floor where you can certainly get the ball down low. You know, look to work the post game. Look like they're not trying to do that. So if you're not going to do that, you got to make your shots. And St. Mary's is getting every defensive rebound. It's one and done for the Colts. So they need to do a better job on the offensive rebound. They need to do a job of manipulating this defense, getting it from one side to the other, dribble penetration, and really not being so careless with their passes. But if they don't get better looks, they're not going to score. So let's see what adjustments they make here in the second quarter. And if I'm Coach Kofi, I'm very happy with the way we've started. They're getting a lot of easy transition baskets and some easy, passes down low. And if I'm the Colts on defense, I mean, I'm not giving these St. Mary's Knights any paint, right? I mean, you can still play man-to-man and not allow paint if they want to run some type of a pack line defense to make sure that everything they get is from the perimeter. But it's just been too easy for the Knights to just dribble right through the defense. And look at it, another rebound there. Nice job there by Fada. She just couldn't get it to fall, and back come the Colts. It's Felice over to Jarrett. She can't, or sorry, that's Clement. She couldn't handle it and goes out of bounds to the Knights.
And KORAH got a little lucky there on the defensive side there with no box out, and she just missed that layup. They're gonna play it man. When that shot goes up, they better be finding a body there on the rebound.
Number 21 into the game there for the Knights. That's Charlotte Nadeau. It's out of bounds, and it would be KORAH basketball. Number 23 for the Colts, making her basketball debut, and that's Megan. Sorry, she's wearing 32, but it's Megan McEachran. She's wearing 23, but we have her down as number 41. But it is Megan McEachran, number 23 for the Colts, making her high school debut. Make that change.
That was a good job by number 4 there to cut her off at the basket.
There's a foul, and Magley's going to go to the line.
And usually most junior basketball, making your free throws is the most important part of this game, but
yeah, I find in girls basketball they don't get a lot of free throw opportunities, but absolutely they do. You know, we all know how important free throws are, especially when the games really matter. And you know, you try to incorporate as a basketball coach as part of your practice, whether it's getting 2 game-like free throws on a break in practice, or implementing it in some way. But it's certainly a forgotten art, and certainly something that isn't worked on as much as it should. And Magley makes the adjustments off the first miss. She makes the second one. It's 15-0 for the Knights. KORAH trying to get something started here. There's a travel there. She's a little bit too eager. Was number 35, Maddie Coleman.
if you're KORAH's coach here, I don't know if I'm thinking about maybe trying a different offense. I don't know if you have a different set against the zone.
Nice job
They just seem to be stuck in the traditional high-low, and St. Mary's seems to have it defended pretty well.
Yeah, you can't make those passes against the defense like that. And a nice job there by Magley getting her active hands in there for the deflection. And, you talk about the Magleys, Ashton, and they've done. All three of them are just great basketball players, and Blake Magley's in right now with the U14 team with the Elite 8 Basketball Academy, which we'll talk about here very shortly. She's just a fantastic player, and here in today's game, Sienna is just such a great player, and Peyton at the senior level is a fantastic player in her own right. So Mom Mike and Mom Lindsay are very proud of their 3 daughters, and rightfully so, as all 3 are fantastic athletes and great basketball players. Oh, there's a basket. And the first basket for the KORAH season goes to number 2, Amy Clements.
And that was not coincidental. That was all KORAH's best offensive possession. They got a decent shot up, got the offensive rebound, and took the shot off that offensive rebound. There's a positive for them.
Lebec now, she kicks it out to number 5. It gets to Magley. She gets her own rebound. She kicks it out nicely. Open shot off the mark and rebounded by Jarrett. McEachran now, her shot is up. It's off the mark. Rebounded nicely, and there's a nice rebound, and she'll go to the line for 2.
A little bit of momentum here for KORAH. See if she makes these free throws. They seem to be a little more settled here on offense too. They've gotten that zone to swing once or twice now. We'll see if it gives them a little bit of confidence here in this quarter.
There's a nice Kakran makes her first one. And she makes the second. So back-to-back positive possessions here for the Colts. Megley now swings it over, wide open, on the drive. Can't get it to fall. Number 6, Madison Perhonen. And I remember calling that name last year, giving some solid minutes for the Knights off the bench last year. And Lila Jarrett for 2. And that's going to be a timeout for Coach Colfie. He's seen enough. And after that 6-0 run for the Colts, Coach Colfie calls a timeout. And Ashton, we're going to take a minute here to talk about our main sponsor here at Saultsports for the high school basketball loop. The Elite 8 Basketball Academy is super proud to be sponsoring both boys and girls basketball this season. The Elite 8 Basketball Academy offers numerous programs in basketball development for all youth in Sault Ste. Marie, from SK all the way to senior varsity, and currently running a junior NBA program for grade 1 to grade 6 every Sunday. There are spots open for the grade 1-2, grade 3-4, and grade 5-6 age levels. There are 3 spots in each one, so if you're out there listening and you have a little one that wants to enjoy the game of basketball and a ton of fun in a program that's designed by Canada Basketball, just look up Elite 8 Basketball Academy, elite8basketball.com, and check out the registration forms under Junior NBA, and certainly still time to register. Also, Elite 8 Basketball is running U14 and U14 girls and boys club teams. Sorry, the buzzers are a little out. And that is, they just launched their club team programming, so very excited, very nice group of boys and girls at the U14 level, plus our U16 girls club team. Plus, we're doing high school basketball boys prep training as well, and the high school girls shooting and finishing school. So lots of programs being run right now, 6 all in total for the Elite 8 Basketball Academy. So check it all out on the socials and elite8basketball.com. Nice basket there by Perhonen, and they had a little bit of a problem inbounding the ball there. But again, another nice job by the Knights out of that timeout to get a good look, and Perhonen makes no mistake.
And Madison Perhonen, she comes from a family of athletes too. I played baseball with her mom for 10 years, and her dad was an athlete growing up. And
athletes everywhere. A little bit of travel there. I got a little bit too excited on that one, and turn the ball over, and back come the Knights.
If you're Coach Colfie there in that timeout, were you just telling your kids to settle down and
just be more disciplined? Just be more disciplined on both sides of the floor. They got a little bit relaxed there with the big lead, and there's another nice feed inside. I mean, these passes they're making are beautiful passes. They're finding the openings in the defense, and they're not making any mistake. And almost every one of the Knights' baskets have been underneath the basket, and they're able to finish. And there's a foul there on Jarrett. She'll go to the line for 2, but just a nice job by the St. Mary's offense being patient. They're turning away good shots for great, and they're getting those great opportunities, and they're not making any mistake.
KORAH doing a little better job here on the offensive rebounding too, with shots coming up. At least they're crashing the glass and finding a little bit of success that way, which is one way to stay in the game.
Hey, absolutely. I mean, I know in our high school shooting and finishing school, they're running with Elite 8. We're really concentrating on offensive rebounding, putting it back in, because let's face it, whether it's high school girls or boys, they're going to miss a lot. So getting able to get that offensive rebound and have the confidence to put it back in is very important. So it's certainly something we focus on, and certainly they're going to get their opportunities today and the rest of the season, and we'll see what happens as the season moves on. And there's another nice interior pass. Levesque just off the mark, and here comes Ella Felice, and off the knee of Perhonen. So it'll be KORAH basketball with another out of bounds play. So we'll see what happens here. So again, out of the 2-3, Ella just has to flash. There's no need to screen. They're not playing man-to-man. So just go right to get your best shooter. Claire is going to be here. Watch. She's just going to go to the 45, and she's going to get an open shot here and see if she can make it. Oh, a little screen. Oh. Ball's tipped.
So yeah, they appear to be overcomplicating this inbound just a little bit here when they just need to.
They're looking for an opening. There we go. Let's get the ball in bounds. Nice job penetrating.
Oh, unlucky.
Nice job by Ella Felice to get it back after Perhonen gets the steal. Now Lila Jarrett now. Very established soccer player in our community as well as Lila Jarrett. And a beautiful shot from Claire Hill. Boom! First 3 of the season. Claire has been a fixture of the Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and she's one of the best. She is the best shooter in the grade 9 loop that we have with Elite 8, and she's going to be a fantastic player once her playing days are done. And Mom was a basketball player back in her heyday, and so was Dad. Wes Hill was also an elite basketball player back when he played here at KORAH. So between both Mom and Dad, very good athletes. So
KORAH's got to do a better job here trying to get that pass to the wing. Either they're gonna have to walk the man down and put a body on him and get that pass to them, or
I mean, actually,
do something.
Yeah, the easiest way is
just run it.
The easiest way is to pass it to the nail. So if the girls who are in the low post play below the defense, and they flash to the high post, getting it to the nail, getting it to the middle of the key at the free throw line, and then making a quick pass right back out to the 45 is the easiest way to do it. Especially if you bring the opposite big and then pass it to the same side, you're going to get wide open shots. So we'll see if they keep making adjustments as we go. But I mean, man, if I'm facing a 2-3, I got a girl just sitting right at the nail, making that defense vulnerable. But if you just keep passing along the perimeter, they're going to keep those hands active. There we go. There's a little flash. And just keep that ball moving. There it is again. But there's those hands with the deflection. A great job by the Knights defense. And
yeah, when you get it right there, right? Look to that opposite 45, and it should be wide open.
Wide open. Wide open. There it is. High-low, looking for high-low. There she is, wide open. That's the shot you want. Nice job on the defensive rebound by Levesque. And nice hit ahead from Magley to Perhonen, but she can't get it to fall, but unfortunately Ella Felice is out of bounds. So again, beautiful pass there. Unable to finish, but St. Mary's certainly getting their opportunities. But what was a huge lead is now 11, and if the Colts can get it to single digits by halftime, certainly there's a wide open. You can't let that happen. Wide open basket to their best player, Santa Magley, for 2.
It's a nice cut to the basket there, undefended.
Layup after layup for the Knights. These long passes.
It's a dangerous skip pass.
These long passes are going to kill them. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Rosario to Claire Hill. She's looking for something. Left hand.
Ooh.
Nice attempt there by Claire Hill with the left hand. She was in desperation mode, and Claire can shoot it with her left. She had a beautiful basket last game, driving to the basket, shooting with her left hand when the clock was coming down. So late in the ball game last week, so she's definitely capable of doing that.
Those long skip passes aren't going to get the job done. They're against this aggressive St. Mary's defense. It's just they're just going to get picked off all day.
There it is, drive, kick. Nice looking shot there by Levesque.
It's a nice crash.
Looks like she's getting it. Oh, there's Fada. And the shot goes up. It's off the mark, but rebounded again by the Knights. So third opportunity. Sienna Magley, nice pass. Just stolen there by Duraserio, and back come the Colts. It's Hill. She better be careful. There she goes. She gets it across.
Oh.
And 45 into the ball game for the Colts, and that's Suri Prescott with the turnover. And there's Perhonen with another basket, and the Knights are up by 16. Just like that. Claire just throws it away.
that's just a strong take right there.
That's a great job by Fada going hard to the line, and she's going to be rewarded with 2 free throws. And just a quick shout out to Algoma U's women's basketball coach, the Lady Thunderbirds head coach Katie Hamilton. I know she loves watching Saultsports. She's always posting on her socials on how she enjoys the watching these girls perform. And we want to welcome Katie to the game, and I know she's going to be doing a great job with the Algoma U program, and the Junior Thunderbirds also run fantastic basketball programming. So a shout out to Algoma U and Coach Hamilton. Hope she enjoys the junior girls and the senior girls basketball games here at KORAH Collegiate. There we go. That's there you want to attack right at the nail, but you can't play with it. So you want to get it to the nail and make a quick pass, really manipulate this defense, because if you play with it, it's going to be out of your hands in a hurry. And nice job there by the Knights. One and done.
I was going to say, that player, when they get it right there at the nail, they got they got to know what they're going to be doing with the ball quick, right? They just get, as soon as if they take a second and a half, it's too late and everything's already been closed.
Yeah, it's at 0 seconds decision making, and as soon as it's in your hands, you have to know what you want to do with it, whether shoot it, drive it, move it, and the Colts are a little bit hesitant. You can't catch it and hold on to the ball. The defense is going to already be there and adjust. And when the defense is neutral, which means it's set, you have to look for advantages. And if you don't move the ball quick enough, you're not going to find those advantages against this tough 2-3 defense. Nice job, nice take there, but just off the mark, and back come the Colts. Tercerio now looking for an overload here. They got 4 to one side, so they get the overload they're looking for. They're looking for an opportunity, and there's a look off the mark. And back come the Knights. Better job there by the Colts getting back. And a nice job there by number 34 for the Colts, Taylor Metcalf, getting the steal, and here she comes to lead the offense. She's being guarded by opponent.
And right there is where if I'm KORAH and I get that turnover, I want to be looking to transition quick. Like this, get the turnover, look to transition for an easy basket.
Nice
if I'm
job.
KORAH, you want to get that ball. If you get that ball up the court quick, you're not going to have to face that tough defense every possession. It's too tough to score that way. And to be only down, and this sounds crazy, but to be only down 18 here going into the second half, after a couple adjustments and a few baskets, you could be right back in this game early in the third here. We're going to see what they have to do coming out of halftime.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coach Hoover, I just, the focus now is just to win the next quarter, right? I mean, they've got a huge deficit. I mean, you're not looking for miracles here in the third quarter. You're going to try to win the third quarter, try to win the fourth, and whatever happens with the game after that is great. And it's just looking for some small positives. But that is the end of the first half here. Again, my name is Ryan Lillington here with Ashton Young. It's 27-9 here for the Knights in a dominating first half. And we'll see you very shortly for second half action. Okay, welcome back for second half action here at KORAH Collegiate. It's the junior girls matchup between the St. Mary's Knights and the KORAH Colts. Both teams were successful in week one, with the Knights defeating the Superior Heights Steelhawks and the Colts defeating the White Pines Wolverines. And so far, Ashton, in this first half, it's been all St. Mary's Knights. Not only is their experience shown here with their grade 10 athletes, but certainly, again, well coached, well disciplined on defense. Their defense is turning into offensive transition and offensive points, and certainly causing the Colts some problems here. The Colts are starting a couple grade 9s, and certainly do have some veteran leadership in girls like Lila Jarrett and Ella Felice, so they're going to be looking to lean on them as well, and Cara de Rosario. So we'll see here what happens in the second half, but Coach, Colts have to find some offense.
Yeah, they got to clean it up here and see if they're never, St. Mary's isn't going to leave this 2-3 zone, so you got to find a way to work around it here. So we'll see if there's any better ball movement here to start the second half. As we say it, they turn it over, but yeah, if you're not gonna force St. Mary's out of that 2-3 zone by shooting out of it or just finding your way into the basket, it's going to be a long, long second half.
And the thing is, Coach, like when you prepare for, say, a nice pass, an easy opportunity there, she's not going to miss from there very often, and Sienna's not happy with herself on that one, but nice look there for the Knights, and back come the Colts. But like I said, it's one thing to run a 2-3 in practice and try to prepare for it, but they don't run it like the Knights run it in practice, and you're not going to get the look that you're going to get from your second squad that you're going to see in game time. So it's going to take a game time adjustment. You're going to have to play them a few times, a couple tournaments. You're going to have to play them to get used to the speed that they play this defense at, and hopefully by the end of the year, everyone makes the playoffs and you have an opportunity, to be successful. But the rest of the league is going to have a tough time with this Knights defense, and they're going to have to find ways to beat it. And I'm confident in the coaches that are coaching at this level that they'll certainly find ways to do it.
And the one thing I'm noticing here is like after KORAH gets after KORAH's receiving a pass here, even against the zone, they're really not in a position to like do anything with it. They're just catching it and putting the ball above their head, and it's just allowing St. Mary's to recover any swings they've had in their zone.
Absolutely, and again, the Knights turning the defense into offensive transition opportunities, and they're not going to keep missing those. Again, it's early in the season. You're going to see some misses early, but as the season goes on, those are going to be automatic points for the Knights, and you got to get back on defense. If you're KORAH, you can't allow them to keep giving back in transition. One girl's got to take the basket, the other girl's got to take the ball, and everybody else has to find a man. And so far, it's been way too easy in transition, and here we go again. Fada's looking to get it up there, and a nice job there by Claire Hale to take ball. And she slows down Fada, and she kicks it out to Perhonen, swings over to Lebec. Magley now.
Most of the KORAH defenders are on the trail hip. KORAH on defense, they've gotten lucky there again, but KORAH on defense here, they seem to be a full step behind the St. Mary's offensive players. And they just seem to be trailing on their back hip on most of their passes and cuts. So
nice shot there by Claire Hill, just a little bit long, and nice rebound by Jarrett. Now just go back up strong. Back to Claire again. Oh, just off the mark. And back come the Knights. It's Fada. Getting over to Pinelli. Swings it to Lebec. She's at the 45. She gets to the middle. Fada attacks the kill zone. She kicks it out on the short penetration, and ball goes out of bounds.
It seems like if you can keep St. Mary's away from the basket in easy layups, they do. It is early in the season, but they do appear to struggle a little bit from shooting the ball from a little bit of depth. So keeping them away from the basket has seemed to be is when KORAH's gotten their stops here on defense.
Oh, I mean, that's all basketball, right? I mean, you want to make sure that you're not letting them get into the paint, and if you can keep them outside, force them to shoot the ball. I mean, senior boys struggle with outside shooting as well. So if you can get them to shoot it and be good on the boards, then those are the kind of possessions you're going to have. But you can't let the Knights constantly get paint and easy opportunities. And so far on defense, anyways, the Colts have done a much better job.
Agreed. Oh, number 30 there got position inside, and she didn't see it from the wing.
Great job by Fada going up strong. just off the mark and rebounded nicely by Pinelli. Out to Megley for 3. Just a little hard, and there's another nice offensive rebound opportunity there for the Knights, and it's going to be jump ball here by both teams. And Fata does a great job on that transition. If the defender's not in a position to take the charge, and it's a shoulder to the chest relationship as far as offense and defense, you want to go strong to the hoop, and Fata did that. Her attempt was a little strong, but just a smart play by Fata to go to the basket. And we're going to have a sideline out of bounds play here for KORAH. Not sure what's going on.
I think it was a possession for Mary's, I believe.
Yeah, it's Knights ball. 42 for the Knights will be inbounding. That's Claire Tuckett. She'll get it into Pinelli. And now KORAH in their own 2-3 zone, and Vaughn.
Nice pass.
Nice job. Nice pass. Nice finish by Levesque. Levesque, I think, with her first 2 points of the ball game. Claire Hale now swings it over to Eleanor Bateman with her first action of the game. That's the shot you want. You got to put it in. Just a little strong by Jarrett. Back come the Knights. Pinelli now looking to get it to the 45 to Megley. Nice pass there to Fata with the little hook shot. Just a little off the mark, and Jarrett with the rebound. Hill now over to nice pass, nice finish. Pinelli for 2 more, and the Knights extend their lead 31-9. Rebounded there nicely by Megley, and now she's looking to get in transition. Nice hit-ahead pass to Tuckett, but she can't hang on to it, and it goes back to the Colts.
The number 30 for she's being subbed off. I wonder if 23. Number 30 was doing a pretty good job of getting inside position there on the St. Mary's defender, but they weren't able to get the ball into her off the wing. Late substitution, right?
Ava Miskew into the ball game for the Colts. She'll have it now at the 45. She'll look to get it to Jarrett at the elbow. Jarrett gets the open shot just off the mark. Nice job rebounding there by the Knights. So the Knights doing a great job on the defensive boards. It's 1 and done for the Colts. Back comes Pinelli to Levesque. She swings it over back to Pinelli. She gets it over to the wing. To number 34, Harlan King, making her high school, her game debut here for the Knights. Fata now, a nice pass. She's a little short on the finish, and back come the Colts. Miskew now just throws it to her opponent, and back come the Knights in transition. And a nice little layup there by number 34, Harlan King for 2. Harlan, a grade 9 athlete. She's taking part in Elite 8 basketball camps there over the summer, and she's just a really nice player. And Maya Stefanizzi, also a grade 9 player for the Knights. Both very nice kids, and both are going to have very bright futures here at the high school basketball loop. And I know both are also involved in the Junior Thunderbird program as well.
And if you're going to notice here on off, next time KORAH comes up the court here, we should watch this when little Jared here gets it at the free throw line. The girl underneath is doing a pretty good job of sealing off her defender, and she's right into the basket, but they haven't seemed to find her yet. Yes. If I'm KORAH's coach, I might be telling my player, look for that little pass right there. But
yeah, and it is early in the season. I mean, maybe they don't have a lot of confidence in their low post game, and but you're right. I mean, they have opportunities, and if you're going to beat the 2-3 action, like you said, you have to be able to attack the low post, and you have to take what the defense is going to give you, and if they're giving you those opportunities, you certainly have to take it. And like you said, number 50 is doing a nice job playing below the zone. It's her first action as well, I believe. Shelby Agawa, and so she's doing a nice job playing below the zone. They just have to find her. Nice pass inside, number 34, another basket. Sorry, that's not Taylor Metcalf.
If you're in a man defense there too, you got to be on the ball side of your the player you're defending.
Oh, for sure. And Harlan King with another basket for the Knights. Back on the Colts. And number 50, Shelby Agwa with her first 2 points. And we're going to have a timeout here, I believe, by the Knights. And we'll take this opportunity again, Ashton, to...
Yeah, we would like to thank our corporate champions here on Superior Catholic District School Board, Northern Sports Excellence, freeze frame photos by Bob Davies, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie, Team Essentials, Maximus Rose, Elite 8 Basketball Academy, and True House Sports Radio. Also, this year, Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie and Team Essentials have teamed up with Sault Sports to honor the high school's top athletes of the game with Sault Sports TV streams their regular and postseason games. Each game, Sault Sports TV announcers will select a player from each one of the teams where they will be awarded a Wendy's gift card and a Team Essential Player of the Game t-shirt.
Yeah, I mean, certainly some early candidates for both teams here, and as this game rolls on, they'll make themselves more obvious, and it's a fun little thing for the kids. And I know these girls work extremely hard, and they should be rewarded, and so it's great that those sponsors step up to reward them. And I talked earlier about Katie Hamilton, the Algoma U women's basketball coach, how she usually enjoys watching the game from home, and sure enough, at halftime, Ashton, she waved from the bleachers, so she's here today. And so I had a conversation with Katie at halftime, and had a conversation with her earlier in the week as well. And Coach Hamilton and the Lady Thunderbirds are heading to my hometown this weekend in Thunder Bay to play the Lakehead Voyageurs and in an exhibition game. And Katie said they're a little bit banged up heading down there, but she's certainly looking forward to just getting on the court and seeing what her squad can do with what they're bringing down. And so again, it's the best basketball we have in our community. So if you have an opportunity to watch the women's and men's basketball at Algoma U, we certainly encourage you to support these student athletes, and they certainly work extremely hard and certainly need more support from our community. So if you have an opportunity on a Saturday, Sunday to go watch them play, certainly get out to Algoma U and do so. Back come the Knights. Fada now swings it over. She gets it to tuck it. Nice passing by the Knights. Good look by Levesque, with a nice rebound there by Lila Jarrett. And Jarrett now gets it to Metcalf, who swings it over to Clements. Big bounce pass back to Metcalf. Madison Vaughn, nice job by the offense, swinging it there. But Agawa gets herself in a little bit of trouble. Nice defensive rotation by the Knights. Fada forces the turnover. And
dribbled that into the two defenders there when she I don't know if she was confident. She had that open shot early when she got that ball, but KORAH seems to switch to a 2-3 zone here too. See if it slows it down.
Nice defense there on the penetration. It's Harlan King for the shot. She just off the mark, and back come the Colts.
That was good ball move by Marys there. Got it inside out for an open shot from 3. And that was a better shot there from KORAH. A little unfortunate, didn't fall, but
shot there by Tuckett is off the mark.
The zone seemed to have slowed down St. Mary's offense a bit that quarter, and it might not look it on the scoreboard, but I thought that was KORAH's probably best quarter so far of the game, even though they only scored 2.
Yeah, I mean, defensively they're doing a much better job. They're not giving them too many easy baskets, and they are getting some looks on offense. But when you get the looks, you got to make them against this team. You're not going to get a lot of good looks against this defense. So when you do get them, if you're not going to make it, you certainly got to try to get the boards and put it back in. And again, St. Mary's looks like they're in mid-season form here, and certainly it's going to be a challenge for any team here in the junior loop to compete with them. Certainly,
they look like the early favorite, for the city, at least to be in the city championship.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at their experience and the job that they do coaching, St. Mary's will definitely be there at the end, like they are every year. And it's up to the other teams to improve every single practice, every single game, and give them an opportunity to be competitive in that last game. I mean, the beauty of coaching high school sports is every team makes the playoffs. So as a coach, you're just looking to get better every practice, every game, and getting playing your best basketball when it's required. And if you give yourself an opportunity and are playing your best, anything can happen on any given day. And certainly St. Mary's is the favorite, but these teams certainly have a long time to improve. And certainly, again, I have confidence in the other coaches to do so. And the season will play long. We'll see what happens.
KORAH here. For me, if I'm KORAH's coach with a young team here, my goal is I would tell my kids, let's win a quarter here. Win this quarter, take some momentum into practice, and come back ready for, they play once a week in high school?
Yeah, they play once a week, yeah.
So take that momentum into your next couple practices and come back next week and try to win the game. But I'm just, try to win this quarter if you're St. Mary's here. I mean, if you're KORAH.
No, absolutely. Clement, Felice, Bateman, McEachran, and Lambert for the Colts, Perhonen, Tuckett, King, Levesque, and Magley for the Knights. And here's fourth quarter action with, so that's number 40 for the Colts. Molly Goche out there, her first action in this ball game, and Vaughn now. Absolutely love Molly and her effort. She's a very good volleyball player and soccer player, and she certainly loves basketball as well. And she's one of those eyes wide open players. She loves to be coached, and certainly an athlete in multiple sports. So it's great seeing her out there getting some action for the Colts as a grade 9 player. Tuckett now. Nice passing by the Knights here. It's King. Perhonen swings it over to Tuckett. She drives the 45 and she makes it.
It's a nice take right there.
Yeah, beautiful job there by.
She didn't let the defense set and went right to the basket.
Goche now. No, can't turn the ball over, girls.
That's actually probably a good foul there. Stop the fast break transition, allow your defense a chance to set.
Absolutely. Tuckett now has it. She gets it inside to Levesque. She looks to swing it. She does to Perhonen, who's open for the three. Just off the mark. Nice rebound there by Magley. Oh, nice bounce pass attempt to Levesque, but it's just a little bit wide, and back come the Colts.
And the Colts here, if you're gonna sit in that 2-3 zone, you gotta get to the ball here on the rebounds. Can't allow offensive rebounds in that 2-3 zone.
McEachran, her shot is off the mark. Magley to King, and she's going to go to the line for two. Yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty easy formula here for the Knights. Play great defense, have your great defense lead to early offense opportunities. If the early opportunities aren't there, be patient. Wait for a great shot, take that great shot, get the board, and put it back in. I mean, they're just firing on all cylinders. I mean, it's textbook basketball here for the Knights. They're very fundamentally sound, and certainly making the most of their opportunities, and certainly a great game here by the Knights. Yeah, and
the wholesale change from KORAH here. So I assume these are most of their younger players. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a mix there. Dericerio's still out there, number 20 for the Colts, but yeah, they have a lot of young players out there trying to get some experience. As clearly this game is at hand, and you want to give those players who are working hard an opportunity in game-like situations, and you always get these unexpected gamers that maybe you don't see in practice. So they're looking for the girls, like you said, to finish off strong and play hard, and certainly they're going to do that. Levesque now off the mark. Magley back out to 31, who gets it into Levesque, and Levesque puts in another 2 points, and the Knights just pouring it on. Metcalf now swinging it over to Clement. She looks to get it to Dericerio. Clement now swinging it. Nice pass there, Derisario. That's the look you want. You got to put it in. Great effort there by Derisario to get it to Agua. She just a little bit off the mark there, but good ball movement there by the Colts. Magley with the rebound. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2. Ashton and I just discussing the players of the game here.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of dead silence there, and back on the Colts. It's Metcalf looking to get it to the nail. She does a nice job with the pass, but she just shuffles her feet before she passes it. And turnover there for the Colts. And it's Tuckett now. Swings it over to number 31. And now Magley.
That's a nice take.
With the left hand, just off the mark. Nice rebound again there by Lebec, but fought nicely there by number 35 for the Colts. Maddie Coleman with a nice job on defense, and now the Colts will have an opportunity to make a play here on offense. And
that's a nice aggressive defensive play there by number 16.
yeah, that's a great job, and it's her first time on the floor, Jayla Beato, and
oh, there you
there
go.
we go. There's a nice steal. And she's fouled, so Taylor Metcalf will go to the line. Nice steal there on the play, and she'll get an opportunity to get a couple points here for the Colts. And stay tuned after this one. It's going to be the senior matchup here between the same two teams, and it's definitely going to be these two teams moving forward as far as early favorites and the two strongest teams in the league. And a lot of great players on both teams, a lot of experience on both teams. Both teams are very well coached. So just looking forward to a great senior matchup here at KORAH. So after this game, be sure to tune in for the 7 o'clock start here at KORAH Collegiate between the St. Mary's Knights and the KORAH Colts. Taylor's first shot is a little bit off the mark. Confident she'll make the adjustment here and make the second one.
If I'm the two rebounders here for KORAH, I'm selling out here looking for this offensive rebound.
Oh, it was knocked out of bounds by the Knights, so the Colts will have an out of bounds play here on the baseline. Madison Vaughn's going to inbounds the ball. Madison's another one of those eyes wide open players, and any kind of an opportunity she has to get better, she wants it, and just a joy on the basketball court. And shot is up, just off the mark, rebounded nicely, and that's off the mark again, and back come the Knights. So 4 minutes to go left here in this first of two matchups between the Knights and the Colts. A nice passing there by the Knights, and the shot's off, and this will be a jump ball situation.
That's good.
Back to the
Mary's is maintaining possession.
Number 45 with the shot, just off the mark. That was Siri Prescott. And Siri's shot just off, and you know that the Knights have possession. So with a couple minutes left to go in the game, we will announce the players of the game for both teams. There's currently 4 minutes left to go. And
yeah, there was a couple girls from each team. I thought Ella Felice played pretty good for KORAH, as so did Lily Jarrett. And for St. Mary's, there was Marissa Levesque was all over the board, and she was making baskets, as was Madison Perhonen. And the player of the game for St. Mary's is going to be
Sienna Megley.
Number 44, Sienna Megley, who controlled this game pretty much right from the tip. She was the leader for this St. Mary's offense. And for KORAH, it's going to be number 12, Lila Jarrett. She's played tough all day, and she's been out there.
And Ashton, I will be very remiss to not correct the pronunciation of Lila's name.
My bad.
I work with Mark Rosetto, whose son is dating Lila. Lila's also been a part of the Elite 8 Basketball Academy.
Did I say Layla?
So you said Lila a few times, and we're just not going to let that slide.
All right, my bad.
So that's not your fault. You don't know. But Lila is a great kid, and she's a great athlete in her own right. And she's dating Nick Rosetto, who is in Pittsburgh, playing for the Pittsburgh Elite. He's one of the Sioux's best athletes, and certainly the best hockey player for his age group. So we wish Nick a healthy recovery from an early ankle injury, but he's been their best player over the first few games of their season. So good luck to Nick, and to Blonda as well, another athlete from the Sioux playing defense for the Pittsburgh Elite. So, but yeah, we talk about basketball here, and you look at the job that Sienna Megley has done. She is the heartbeat of this team offensively and defensively. She's great in the fast break on the hit ahead. She's a good rebounder. She's very good passer, and she certainly finishes around the rim. So just an overall great game by Sienna, and you're certainly going to hear her name numerous times as the season moves on. And then Lila as well. So, you know, Lila did a great job flashing to the elbows on that zone offense. She had a couple of good looks. She's made a few baskets. So, again, they're going to have to rely on her leadership moving forward as the season moves on. And so your players of the game, Lila Jarrett and Sienna Megley.
And they'll both be receiving the Wendy's gift card and the Team Essentials Athlete of the Game t-shirts. And with 3 minutes here, KORAH. If I'm KORAH, I'm looking to try to build anything positive here. If it's just win the final 3 minutes, it's win the final 3 minutes. But try and build something here for next week. It's something to, because you know we need to work on our practice, so try and build something positive here for this final 3.
Here comes Claire Hill. She gets it to Agrawal, gets it back to Claire. Her shot's just a little strong. It's going to be Colts basketball. So Madison Vaughn will pass it in on this baseline out of bounds play, commonly referred to as a bob. And they'll just do a simple high screen. And looking to inbound the ball, and Madison's got to get in bounds, and shot is up. And here's another opportunity, nice rebound. And steps out of bounds. It'll be Knights basketball. 2:27 left here to go.
Don't really know what the high screen's accomplishing against the zone on the inbound play.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly can, you know, you can screen the high part of the zone, whether it's out of bounds or not. But like you said, there's other ways to inbound it. But certainly early in the season, there are not going to be too many different out of bounds plays for the girls to choose from. And this game is winding down with 2 minutes left to go in the game. Again, the game has been dominated by the St. Mary's Knights. And KORAH now doing a nice job moving it out. And the left-handed shot is good. She can shoot with her right. She can shoot with her left. Claire Hill for 2.
Number 45 here. Played some pretty aggressive defense at the top of the zone.
All right, nice rebound there by Madison Vaughn, and back come the Colts. It's Claire Hill again. Madison Vaughn looking to pass. She does. Gets it to number 45, Siri Prescott. She looks to pass it from. Got a nice opportunity there by Vaughn, and just off the mark. And here's Maya Stefanizzi. She's getting some action here for the Knights. A nice grade 9 player. Again, she's going to be another player who you give her some opportunities down the stretch, and she's certainly going to be able to contribute for this Knights team. And
with this game well in reach here, Ryan, what are your because you run the Elite 8 Basketball Academy. What are your keys here for the senior game? What girls do you think are going to be the key contributors in the senior game for both teams here, with the junior game winding down?
Yeah, you know what I mean. If you want to look at the senior matchup, it's KORAH's big three of Delaney Elliott, Mia Lumaranta, and Delaney Elliott. Sorry, Delaney Elliott, Lumaranta, and Tremblay. And if those three, Michaela, Delaney, and Mia, can have strong games for them, they're certainly going to have an opportunity against this Knights team. And the Knights are led by a lot of depth and a lot of talent as well. And so it's going to be the depth of the Knights in players like Peyton Magri and Ella Zachary and Abby McKnight versus the big three of the Knights. And certainly the Colts are going to have some contributions from girls like Elizabeth Burrows and Maddie Pelche, Viviana Merlino, Emily Bateman, Katie Hamilton. Those girls are going to have to certainly contribute, but the Colts will go as their big three goes. So it's certainly going to be an interesting matchup, and I'm looking forward to calling that with you at 7 o'clock. And this game now winds down. An opportunity and a layup just off the mark, rebounded by Clement. It's off the mark, and that's how this game will end, with the score 39 for the Knights, 13 for the Colts. Congratulations to Coach Kofi and the Knights on a well-played basketball game. And like Ashton mentioned, this is going to be a fantastic game between the KORAH seniors and the St. Mary's seniors, and certainly looks like a championship game preview. And so certainly stay tuned. My name is Ryan Langton. I'm here with Ashton Young. In the studio is Jay Hauslander, and on the camera is Chris Carr, superstar.
Superstar.
So we'll